First, I was one of the ambassadors for peace and sport, and then I went to Colombia with His Highness Prince Albert and Joël Bouzou, the president of Peace and Sport, and to try to bring people together, to gather people together, and with the help of Mr. Manuel dos Santos, teaching people like with sport simple, you know, how to make sport, and how with sport trying to include and bring people together. So that's for me the continuity of what I've done in my career in the past 20 years with my foundation, the work I've been doing since 2007, and also the call for Khartoum when we qualified for the African Nations, the first World Cup of the Ivory Coast.
Well, I wanted to ask you about that because obviously you more than most realise that sport does actually have the power to bring people together. For the viewers who perhaps don't know, tell us what happened when you qualified for that World Cup in 2006.
So you have to know that my country was in a political crisis. The country was divided in two, and Ivorians were not talking to each other, and we in the national team, players playing abroad from different ethnic, but when we were together we would be one, only one for the Ivory Coast, and this was the symbol of the country for a long time. And when we qualified, our common dream was to see our country united again. You know, to see our parents being able to go back to their houses up north. And when we qualified, I took my friends with me, and we sent this message on TV, asking the politicians to put the guns down and to sit down at the table, and because we wanted peace in our country. So this message was in the news every day for 6 months, and I think it helped a lot in the peace process. And since I've experienced this, I knew and I realized that sport was really powerful, and that's one of the reasons why I joined the Peace and Sports movement.
Can we talk about you personally, if that's okay, and your career? When did you realize that you had the potential and the ability to make it as a professional?
I think I was so confident that I knew from day one when I decided that this is what I want to do for a living, and it was just a passion. So I did everything to achieve it. So it took me long to realize that I need to be more professional, but deep inside I knew that you know, many times I was dreaming of being in this situation, during this game, and scoring and making the difference. That's how I made my career, and that's how I built my confidence.
And then you did just that. You won pretty much everything you could win, certainly at club level as a player. When you look back on your career,
when I was younger, dreaming about scoring the winning goal, scoring the last penalty, taking the last free kick, taking the last shot. That's what you dream when you're playing with your friends, and before you're leaving, the game is over, it's almost night, and you spend 5, 10, 20 more minutes saying, okay, one last chance, and last shot, and this is the final game, and this, and then you score, and then you manage to experience this in real, and it's insane.
You mentioned the winning penalty there. Was the Champions League of 2012 the highlight of your career, or is there just too many to choose one?
It's too many to choose. At Chelsea, yes, for sure, was the highlight of my career. But qualifying for the first World Cup of my country, a small country like Ivory Coast, is, I think, one of the best.
Okay, Didier, thank you very much for talking to us. Thank you.